the old rectory hung thick and heavy, a palpable presence that clung to every shadow. Dust motes danced in the slivers of moonlight that pierced the grimy windows, illuminating a scene of quiet dread. Father Michael, his face etched with fatigue, clutched a worn crucifix as he surveyed the decaying room. This wasn't his usual parish work. This was a house steeped in a malevolence far older than the chipped paint. The rectory had been abandoned for decades, a legend of a priest driven mad by an unseen entity. Now, a young family had bought it. Their joy quickly soured into terror. The wife, Sarah, had called him, her voice trembling. "Father, it's in here with us. It's in the walls, in the darkness. My son, he sees things." Michael had arrived that evening, armed with holy water and a prayer book, but also with a gnawing sense of unease. A pervasive cold, a suffocating weight, unsettling whispers no one could decipher. And the son, little Thomas, had started speaking in a guttural language, describing a shadow man that watched him sleep. As Michael stood in the former study, the very room where the old priest was said to have lost his mind, a faint, metallic tang filled the air, like old blood and rust. He ran his hand along a dusty bookshelf, his fingers catching on something rough. A hidden compartment. Inside, nestled among crumbling papers, was a journal. The old priest's journal. He read, his heart sinking. The writing became frantic, illegible. "It demands attention," one entry read. "It feeds on despair." I saw it, a black mist, hovering over old Mrs. O'Malley. It whispers promises of eternal suffering. Michael remembered Sarah's chilling account of her son drawing grotesque, skeletal figures, speaking of a hungry darkness. He continued reading, the silence of the rectory pressing in. Another entry described how the entity mimicked sounds, creating illusions. It made me believe I saw the sacristan calling for the elevator to the crypt, but no one was there. It delights in trickery, in isolating its prey. Michael shivered, recalling Sarah's frantic story of seeing her husband walk into the next room, only for him to appear seconds later from a different direction, completely oblivious. Then came the final, most disturbing entry, the old priest's desperate plea. It latches onto the weakest, the dying. Old Mr. Henderson, his light kept going off. It was a beacon. It was trying to pull him in. I opened the window. It fled momentarily, but it will return. It knows no rest. It leaves a void, an absence of light where it has claimed a soul. A sudden, sharp clang echoed from the floor above. Michael froze, his blood running cold. Thomas's room. He scrambled up the creaking stairs, the journal clutched in his hand. The door was ajar. Inside, the boy lay in his bed, eyes wide open, staring at the ceiling. Above him, a swirling, inky blackness pulsed, a silent, gaping maw. It was no mist. It was a hungry void, a demonic presence seeking to consume. Thomas's lips moved, but it wasn't his voice that emerged. It was a guttural snarl, speaking of an ancient, insatiable hunger. Michael knew then, this was no ordinary haunting. This was a battle for a soul. And he was standing on the precipice of its infernal domain. I'm Acula, and this was another chilling case from the Acula files. What evil lurks in your shadows? What whispers keep you awake? The darkness always finds a way in if you let it. Don't let it. Stay safe, or try to. If you dare to uncover more, subscribe now and join the file. The truth is out there, but sometimes ignorance is bliss until it finds you.